If you find this helpful, subscribe, comment, and share to stay updated. They call me the haunted stepmother, but I wasn't haunted by ghosts. I was haunted by someone who was still alive. It all began when I married into a family that was already broken and cursed. They said I was paranoid until the haunting became real. This is how it began. Everywhere I went, she was there. A shadow in a car, a face at the window. My husband's ex-wife, the one who could never let go. She used her own daughter to spy on me, to report what I said, what I ate, what I wore. Even the air in my house wasn't mine anymore. She lingered at the edges of my life like smoke under a door. Neighbors said I was imagining it, but patterns don't lie. Alerts at odd hours, a bell that only rang when I exhaled, emptiness, and yet I felt seen. She was just a child turned into a camera. One morning, I nearly died. The mechanic said my brakes had been cut. Police said they'd look into it, but all she got was a warning. I started living in the space between heartbeat and panic. Then she began calling my bank, asking about my accounts, pretending to be me. My world was collapsing, one secret at a time. Friends stopped calling. Bills moved like chess pieces I couldn't see. Paperwork stacked higher than my voice. I learned the shape of fear by touch. It didn't stop. It never stopped. And then came the black magic. I'd wake up to dead birds at my door. Salt circles, shadows whispering my name. The house tasted like smoke. Even water felt heavy. She said she would destroy me, body, mind, and soul. And somehow she was winning. I started avoiding mirrors. They answered back. Letters arrived with symbols I couldn't name. The air learned her language. I slept with shoes on, waiting for morning to choose me. Night after night after night. She turned everyone against me. His family, my friends, even him. The more I fought back, the deeper I sank into her web. Silence grew teeth. I stopped recognizing my own handwriting. Love became a room I couldn't enter. The night I almost gave up, I heard a voice. Not hers, not mine. Something divine. It didn't ask me to be brave. It asked me to be honest. Write it down. Tell the truth. Start now. A web is easiest to see when you step back. I reached for a hand I couldn't see but knew was there. I was not alone, and she wasn't untouchable. I prayed. For the first time in months, I begged God to free me from the curse. And something changed. Truth came to light. Evidence found its way into the right hands. She was exposed, not by me, but by something far greater. Doors can be replaced. Peace can be rebuilt. Silence returned, softer this time. Children notice when storms pass. I let go, but I did not forget. Light looks different when you've tasted dark. I was still he. Evil doesn't always wear fangs or float through walls. Sometimes it smiles through familiar faces. If you ever feel watched, trust your instincts, because sometimes the haunting is human. She's still out there,